All right, we're over here in Issaquah, headed towards Sammamish, and we're gonna get some good roundabouts. I haven't been in this area for a while, so let's see how FSD does. We got 8 minutes left to our destination, but it was pretty much boring up until now, and FSD never has any trouble in the easy parts anymore. So now it's the hard parts that we're gonna focus on. And of course, we catch a light. Nice Cybertruck. I'm seeing these a lot now. I see 2 to 3 a day. So, and only getting more and more Cybertrucks. So, at least they're making deliveries. And they got that new tunnel, so it's easier to move the cars out of the factory. They do need to make the rear-wheel drive version only and get the price points lower. I wish they would make a cyber van and not the giant Robovin, but they need to make a nice little like van design, or make an elongated Model Y. It would be great for as a van for light deliveries and parts trucks in construction and things like that, or light service vehicles. I think it would be really popular with contractors. And then make sure to give it a long range. I know the concept Elon's been keeping or Tesla's been keeping the range that, they don't make a 500-mile range anything. But with these bigger commercial style, if you want to go after the commercial market, you need to have longer ranges available, because once you weigh down these vehicles with goodies, ladders, things like that cause a lot of drag, and then you have 500 pounds of gear in the back, the range goes down. So you need 300 actual usable miles. All right, so I did tap on the gas because it was safe to do so did hesitate a little bit, which is on this first roundabout. There was no reason to yield like we were doing. It's been doing really good at the roundabout in Kirkland on 132nd, but now up here in southeast Issaquah, Falls City Road and Klahani area, not so much. Okay, that was a total waste. You could have totally pushed through. This is the new Honda Pilot. I have not seen this. It looks like a little bit smaller and a more streamlined rear end. Never really been a fan of the Pilots. My parents had one for the longest time, and that thing blew up. It had an engine failure at 125. It threw a rod. But such is the luck of the draw with engines that way. My coworker bought a cheap Chinese generator and put like 40 hours, less than 40 hours on it, and it stopped working, and I took it apart, and the valve broke and fell into the piston. I've been going up and down a couple of times, and everything got all scored up. So yeah, but I mean, it's the luck of the draw with those things. So they make so many of them, and if a few of them fail because of bad valves or valves, so be it. But for the price point of those Chinese generators, or the Wens or Vivor looking things, I mean, you can't beat them. They're so incredibly cheap for what you're getting compared to a Honda. For work, we always use the Honda generators because you can put hundreds and hundreds of hours on them, and they always start, and they last for years. We have 3 Honda generators, and freaking bulletproof. And heck, we don't even change the oil on them on time. That's for sure. But they keep going and going and going like an Energizer bunny. But at least we do change the oil. But sometimes we end up putting a little bit more than the manual states, but that's okay. But they still start relatively quickly. Now we have 2 of the EU 2200s, and then we got I think a 7,000 watt. But yeah, pretty bulletproof, very bulletproof engines. Here we go. Like, these could have totally been roundabouts. There's enough space. But making everyone stop signs are terrible in my opinion. And I love roundabouts. They're way better, and they chew up way less brakes. Because stopping repeatedly, all it's doing is killing your brakes. And then kills the motors, burns a lot of gas, and it leads to T-bone collisions, versus if you're always at an angle in the roundabout, you get a lot of side swipes, which means a lot less death and destruction. Ooh, the new Land Rover. All right, we have made it.